Cleveland reunion, and we are back with Valerie Bertinelli, obviously, Wendie, Malick, and Jane Leeves, everybody. I mean, the icon Betty White is someone I never came across, which I'm
How is that possible?
I don't know, with as long as we've both been in and around this job, but what was she like?
Well, for me, I'll start.
Okay, you start.
For me, coming on that show with these three women was one of the greatest gifts I've ever received, not only because we had a great time doing it, but I was on the verge of 60. These two were about to turn 50, and Betty was almost 90. And I looked at her and thought, oh, my God, I could have a whole other act. She was like at the peak of her career at 90 years old. She had just done Saturday Night Live, hosted that, had just done the Snickers commercial at the Super Bowl.
Remember that?
And she was suddenly, a whole new generation of people found her and realized how brilliant she was. And that was such a gift.
So you guys were like both 50 when you started. Ellen Pompeo, the actress, Grey's Anatomy, I mean, the greatest. She came here about 2 years ago. She opened me up to this idea of, so please, I'm about to swear, I apologize, the 50.
Yeah.
And I was 47 at the time, and I was like, okay, like, that sounds good. I certainly like the ring of the tone. But what does that mean? And you've heard so many people talk about how to let go, stop caring about what people think. I did not have that available to me. It was like a foreign language and a foreign life. I turned 50, and although I did I think the most work, some of the most work I've ever done in my life, weirdly between 10 and 20 and 40 and 50, like on myself. So I teed up for it, but I've had a bite of the apple. It's crazy. Something shifts. What is it? Can you guys describe it?
I think it's you give up caring so much what other people think and how you're impressing someone. You just become more comfortable in your own skin, really.
Yeah.
Which is shocking because my skin has never been so saggy. But I'm more comfortable in this body, in this skin now than I was when I looked amazing but didn't appreciate it.
See, and I think that's what real beauty is.
Yeah.
And when you look at someone who owns whatever's going on, you know, with your foibles and whatever else is happening, and just accept that I'm going to be the best version of myself that I can be.
Yeah.
And
because I'm nicer, I'm kinder, I'm wiser, I'm more thoughtful. I care more about how the people that I love feel in my presence, but I don't care about how strangers judge me when they don't know me. And I don't care what people say about me if you don't know me. Your opinion isn't valid unless you get to know me.
And I think we've all,
and sometimes not even then,
grown up in a way where we heard plenty of maybe what people thought, good and bad and everything in between. And now we live in a world where everybody's in that same boat. Is it possible to get this at any younger age?
Oh, God. If it was any gift I could give to any woman 10, 20, 30 years younger than me, it's like, don't care. Just don't care anymore. Care about your internal life.
Because that's what shines through in the end.
But
maybe
that's the gift of getting older, is realizing that, okay, I know now, as I am in my third act, well into it, that I have a finite period of time left. And none of us know how long we have. I mean, stuff can happen at any moment. But when you realize that this life really, truly is precious, and I now am I'm so much more aware of the time I have left that I think it makes me braver. You know, it's like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Maybe you fall on your face, so you're not going to die from that.
No,
well, maybe you will if you fall really from a height.
And as someone who's fallen on their face throughout their whole life, I can attest, you get back up, you dust yourself off, and you move
It's the
forward.
getting back up that's important.
That's it. It's the choice.
The thing is, your skin gets thinner as you age, but, you know, in some ways your skin
But your heart
becomes
gets stronger.
Yeah.
Can we, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, one of my favorite things about talking to you guys was we pulled some photos from the archives. And basically, in a nutshell, it has to do with Seinfeld, a baby, and modeling. Can we do that?
Yeah!
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay.
It's like being in love.